So today I want to do a really pretty fall table setting. So we're going to need a few items. So first thing we're going to need are 3 cups. So what I did, I got these cups from the dollar store, and as you can see, there's 3 different sizes. This one is a little bit longer. This one here in the middle is a little bit fatter, and this one right here on the other side is a champagne flute. So I decided to get 3 different shaped glasses, just so it gives a little bit of a difference. It just makes it a little bit more interesting. But you can make them on any kinds of cups you want. If you want to make them on all flutes or all the same 3 sizes, you can definitely do that too, just depending on what you want to do, okay? So that's the first thing we're going to need. And again, I got these at the dollar store, and they're really sturdy, really thick material, so you don't have to worry about them breaking or anything like that. They're really good quality. So another thing that I got at the dollar store, guys, I got some foliage. I got a huge pack of these, guys. There's more than this in there, but there's like green ones, yellow ones, are beautiful little leaf looking things. Afterwards, I'm going to get a glue gun and add different parts of these to that. And also, guys, I got beautiful different kinds of ribbon. I got these from the craft section, okay? There's an area in the Dollar Tree area that has a bunch of these different little ribbons, and this is like a little rope. This one kind of looks like, I don't know what you call this, twine, I think. Super, super cool. Look at this beautiful pumpkin ribbon. It's so gorgeous. And then, so I got, guys, again, and these were all in one pack. There's so much more. Let me show you. I mean, it's so worth it. There, you get so much, and you could do more than one craft with them. So I got these all at the dollar store. And today I'm going to be using my favorite Deco art, guys. So we're going to just need a few colors, since it's going to be pumpkin themed so that we can use it all throughout the fall holidays. We just need a few colors. So the main color you need is an orange color. So this one is called Bright Orange. It's a Deco art Americana. This one is a gloss. It doesn't need to be a gloss. So I got that. Just in case it's a little bit too orange, I do have a red with me, and this is just called True Red. I might use just a drop or 2 with my orange, just to give it a little bit more warm of a texture. To highlight the orange, I'm going to use the new Premium Americana again, the Deco art, and this is called Cadmium Yellow Hue. For the stems, we're going to do a green, and again, Premium, it's the green gold. For the actual body for the pumpkins, guys, I want to add a little bit of, the edges to make it look, because these are very round, right? So I want them to look like pumpkins, so the little creases in the middle of the pumpkins. I'm going to use this, my favorite. You guys know I love my Dazzling Metallics from Deco Art, the Worn Penny. I have my gold out just in case I want to add a little bit of touches to the highlight for the yellow. My Splendid Gold, you guys know I love that too. So we're just going to, just a few colors. So you basically need an orange, a yellow, a little bit of a brown, and a green. So I'm going to be mixing a little bit of colors, and that's it. Oh, one more thing. I got these also from the dollar store. It's a pack of 8, and you guys, they have all sorts of different, this is pumpkin cheesecake, so it's going to go very well with the theme. And what I'm going to do afterwards with these little tea light candles is I'm going to put them on the top while they stand, and they're going to be little candle holders. So let's get started, and happy fall, guys. It's my favorite season of all time. So here we go. And I'm going to start mixing a little bit of the orange, because the orange is the first color that I want to put in there. So let's start with that. So we're going to put a little bit of orange. I'm going to touch just a little tiny bit of red in there. Just a little bit, just to warm it up. And we can go ahead and mix that and see if we need more. There we go. I like that color. All right, so let's start painting, guys. So we're going to start from our stem, guys. Make a little circle right over here, just so we know where not to pass. And then our first step is going to be just painting all the cups orange. Guys, and you'll find that on glass, it's not the same as painting on a canvas or on paper. The paint actually slides around. So we're going to be doing a couple of coats of this, okay? So put a thin coat first so that the paint can dry easily as we paint the other cups. So that's going to be our first step. guys, so I want this first coat of orange to stick on the cups really well and dry a little bit before I put the second coat so that I don't move the paint that's already on the cup. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and put our first coat of green on the stems of the cups, which is going to be the stems of our little pumpkins, okay? So here we go. So we're not going to do the top, we're just going to do here the bottom of the actual bottom part of the glass if it were upside down. So we're not going to put anything on the top over here because over here we're going to put our candle, and we don't, when our candle gets hot, if it's going to be sitting on the paint, it'll start smoking and making a funny smell, and we don't want to do that. So we're just going to paint the bottom. So now we have our main color set, and now I'm going to get a little bit of that worn penny color, my pretty metallic, just a touch. I'm not going to leave too much. I'm actually going to add a touch of, just a drop of that gold, the Splendid gold, into my worn penny color. And for this, guys, I'm going to use a really thin little brush like this. Very, very thin. I'm going to mix it up. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to divide my pumpkin so that it has those little slices that real pumpkins do, right? So I'm going to start with my oranges. And it doesn't have to be a solid line. I'm not going to make it a solid. I want it to be a little bit more natural. So I'm going to do maybe, I want to make it into maybe 5 sections. Or however many you feel is okay. Whatever feels natural. Okay, so there we go. We set our sections. Guys, now what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of yellow to each section just in the middle to give it a little bit of dimension to pop it out so that we have the creases are kind of supposed to look dark and they're going to be in, and then the sections where we add the little yellow is going to just give them a little bit of a highlight to pop them out. So I'm going to get very little bit yellow. I'm going to mix it a little bit with my leftover orange that I had, just a touch. You want it to blend in and do a nice mix. So I'm going to show you here what I did. So right over here, see? I'm just mixing a little, not mixing too much. It doesn't have to be one solid color. Now each section, just right here in the middle, might have been a little too much. I'm going to add just a little bit of color. So I'm adding the yellow, and then I'm going again, I'm not washing my brush, I'm just getting more of that orange color that I have left over. I'm just kind of blending it in so that it doesn't stand out too much. So you want it all to blend in together. Okay guys, so we have our cups now painted, and I'm going to let these sit for a few minutes, let them get super dry, and then we're going to go ahead and start adding our little foliages and adding cute little details to the cups. So here we are. Okay guys, so now my pretty little cups are dry, so I'm going to do these one at a time. So let's start with the fatter one. So guys, this is the glue gun that I got from the dollar store, so I'm going to plug that in now. And warms up pretty quickly, so we're going to do that. And I am going to start making little bows by the time this heats up, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. And so you guys can make, there's so many variations that you can do with these. Do what you feel. If you like a different color scheme, do that. You can add reds in here, you can add golds in here, whichever you like. So I'm going to do one with these three first. So I'm going to get same amount. I think that works. I'm just going to make a cute little bow. Let's see if I can make a bow. I can make a bow. Right, guys? It's like tying a shoe, I think. You know, it's also something that I love about this kind of craft, guys. It doesn't have to be perfect, you know. It's also, this is really also cute for Halloween. You can add a lot of blacks into here. So it could be a little messy. It could be a little spooky. You know, when it's fall and the leaves are falling, it's messy, right? It's all over the place. Super colorful. So you can do all of that, so don't worry too much about being perfect. And I kind of like that. Look at that. Might make these just a little bit smaller. Let's pull these out a bit so they show more. Look at that. So once I'm done, once I put my foliage, I'm going to stick that onto there. And then also what you can do, you don't have to leave these like super long. And cut them. And if you're using bigger ribbons, you can cut them at like an angle so that they're prettier and a little fancy. You guys remember, when things are different sizes, different lengths, it's a lot more interesting to the eye. So don't make everything the same exact size. If everything is very uniform, it's a little bit more boring to the eye. So when you do something that's not uniform, your eye actually likes it more. Get that. Cool. So let's see if our glue gun is ready. Okay, it's getting there. So I'm going to make one more. Guys, I'm going to try, I don't know if you think this, I'm going to see if I can make something with this to put a little bit in the background of just this bigger one. I'm not sure if it's going to work, so you don't need to do this if mine doesn't work, but let's see. Do something fun. You could do that and then maybe put the foliage on it. So I'm going to do this for one of them. I can smell the glue. Come on, glue. There we go. There we are. Let's start working. Guys, also remember when you're working with a glue gun and with a ribbon, the ribbon is very thin. So be very, very careful because you will burn your fingers if you touch it. You can't put your finger on it and you know, stick them together because you will burn your fingers. So please, please, please be very, very careful. Take your time with this. You don't need to rush. You have all of fall to do this. I'm just kidding. Okay. There we go. Oop. Okay. So I'm going to now stick this onto my cup. That a second. There we go. Okay, so there's that. So I think on here, because I have the orange one, I think I'm going to add a little bit of green colors to this. There. I'm I'm gonna cut these. It actually didn't wrap around the way I wanted it to. So I'm just gonna glue these. And guys, remember now, this is plastic and the hot glue that you're putting on there is gonna melt this as well. So you don't need too much, just a little bit. So I'm gonna start with this big orangey one. I'm just gonna put a little bit on the stem. You don't need too much because if you put too much, guys, it actually doesn't dry very easily in my past experience, and it doesn't stick. So I'm gonna do that. There we go. And now I'm going to add a little green one on there, just to give it some contrast. We can stick them to each other, or on the ribbon, or in the cup, wherever it kind of falls into place. Go. A little bit of color from here. So on this one, and guys, you know, you might not find this exact same foliage that I did at the dollar store, but every dollar store will have a different kind. They'll have different colors, you know, so just go around, see what you like, pick things that'll work together. And there you go. Look at how cute is that. Oh, I love this, guys. So cute. So now I'm going to get my bow, guys, and I'm going to glue just the center of it. I'm going to stick it right over here. So let's do that. Just a little bit. Don't need a lot. Just hold it in place just for a second until it dries. Here we are, and voila! Look at that. How adorable is that, you guys? So that's the first one, and I'm going to try to make every one a little bit different. On the smaller ones, I don't think I'm going to use the big ribbon, but so I'm going to make a couple more, and I'm going to time-lapse through that. So here we go. Okay guys, so that is it. This is a super fun and easy, very inexpensive Halloween or fall decor. It's something that you can use starting in Halloween and keep it all the way up to Thanksgiving, even till Christmas. It's a beautiful little fall decoration for your dinner table, for your coffee table. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned. Don't forget, guys, give me a thumbs up for this video. Make sure you're subscribed, and I will talk to you guys soon. Happy fall!